So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here, and today we're doing the last book of Felix the Shark for Five Nights at Freddy's. So this is technically the last story to do with the Fazbear Frights series. The series has been great. I loved it. Sadly, if you think there was going to be another Stitch Rape, I don't know what else they would add to that. Oh, those epilogues after this one. Anyway, because that one ended, the story ended anyway. But this last story is called You're the Band. And kind of happy that at the end of this, after this one, end of this one, nothing bad happened to either of the characters, because one is a little boy. We thought something might happen to him, but sadly, but happily, nothing happened. Well, yes, but we got out of the situation. So, the two characters in this is a mom and a son. The mom's name is Sylvia, and the little boy's name is this is her son, Tommy. Timmy. Sorry, Timmy. And recently, I think right before Timmy was born, his dad passed away in a construction accident. So he's not part of the family. He's not part of the story. So it's just her and him in the story, and she has to learn. She's like basically learning how to raise. She's raising the kid on her own, which can be hard. And she somehow, even though it's been like 30 years since the whole Freddy incident, apparently, this kid knows about Freddy Fazbear, even though Freddy Fazbear has been gone for at least 30 years now. But this kid knows about it. And they don't really, they say it's the internet that this kid was looking up on the internet, but in order for you to know about something, look it up, you have to know about it before you look it up. So, I mean, something happens to the kid later on with Freddy Fazbear, but the fact that he already knew about it before that happened, because his birthday's coming up. He's going to turn 8, and the mom's looking for a present for the kid, and she finds on the internet a mask of Freddy Fazbear that's like from the pizza places, and she ends up ordering it for his birthday. And she ends up trying to find like a way to get like a bunch of Freddy versions of it, Freddy stuff for his birthday, and have the backyard and have his friends show up. And he like knows all the scary stuff about Freddy's and his mom is just a little scared for him. She takes him to therapy like twice in this story, asking why there's something wrong with him. Before Freddy found he was a normal kid, and once you found out about Freddy, he basically wasn't. He was always acting about that, and once she gets like the mask, they do a little singy thing with his friends. One does Chica, one does Bonnie. For some reason, he does not mention Foxy at all. What the heck? So, more love to Foxy. I know Foxy's not really part of the band, because even in that cartoon that was shown before, Security Breach, is about getting Foxy part of the band. But really, Foxy's on his own stage, so I guess that makes sense. And So after the party, a man shows up looking for his dog, and it kind of freaks Sylvia out, and so she doesn't like him at all because he's acting kind of weird, actually, about the and he shows up again like later on. Just looks for her window one middle of the night, and she's calling the cops. And this is when she realizes that something is like happening with Timmy. He keeps like asking for the wrong type of food, like food that he usually didn't like, and like strawberry ice cream, cheese balls, and stuff like that. He used to not like that, and all of a sudden he likes it. And she goes back to go back to therapy with the kid, and she ends up deciding, I'm gonna go and stay with my parents, and try to maybe that would help him feel better. But she ends up finding it actually when she goes in the room one night with Timmy's house, Timmy's room, that there's like a weird shadow hanging that's looking up he's looking up at him. Timmy's looking up at. And it's like a ghost or something like that. But she doesn't want to admit that because she knows it make her look crazy. And so she's taking it, like to go to spend the night at her parents' house. And even like when they're like serving dinner, and they have like steak or something, and his grandpa wants to cut the meat for him, like a lot of parents do for kids, not like a lot of adults do for kids because it's too hard for them to cut it. And instead, for some reason, Timmy attacks his grandpa as he's holding a knife, and knocks his poor grandpa over. And so, but his grandpa's fine, but it's weird that he all of a sudden attacked him. And she goes in the other room, goes, and the reason why she went to stay with him is she got so scared that a stranger was in her house, near her house. So, and all of a sudden when she goes to check on Timmy after a bunch of dogs in the air are barking, she noticed that he's gone, and then she looks out the window and notices that same shadow that she saw before is taking Timmy somewhere. And my cat wants something, like my other cat. So, anyway, look a bit both you guys in my lap. So, she goes after her little boy, and you would not believe who shows up at this moment. You would not believe. Now, if you're a good fan of game theory, he always points out that there's a character in most of the games called Mike, and he's probably ends up being the security guards on here. And actually, Mike is technically William Afton's son. And like in the first game, you might play Mike. In the second game, you might be playing as Mike. The third one you might, but eventually you play as Mike in one of them, and some of them. And he ends up showing up here, and the guy who was looking for his dog and who surprised her that one night was Mike, because technically the mask that she bought off the internet Mike is haunted apparently, and apparently it possessed her boy, and that's why it's taking him to Freddy Fazbear and making part of the band, basically. So they have to go and save him, and they go back. So I thought when I noticed this is Mike, I was like, yeah, cool, they brought Mike into the books. Didn't know they would actually do that, and it's for the last story, cool. So, for any reason to get this book, it's because Mike's in it. So, and they go to one of the restaurants, and he works at, and he tells her, do not interrupt the party, and after when she goes to stop him from singing, because when she tries to stop Timmy to stop from singing because he's up there singing with both Chica and Bonnie, and she wants to save her boy. But once she tries to save him, she gets all yanked up and strangled up by all of her limbs and on her neck. And you wonder what the hell can that be? And you find out apparently it's the puppet, because the puppet comes on the stage after Mike tries to save him, since Sylvia's all strangled up and can't move, and he goes and gets him off the stage, and apparently something, I don't, like, it was just like some weird soul that maybe was Freddy possessed him, possessed Timmy, and made him act differently, and made him go here, and made him start singing. So he gets him off the stage, and then the puppet lets Sylvia go, and that's when we realize it's her, it's the puppet, because it says strange tentacle with clown makeup, the clown mask on. Who else do we know what's like that? So it's the puppet, and I guess the puppet wanted a new band member. So that, I don't know what this is about. William Afton. They don't really say who the ghost spirit is. Maybe it's William Afton or something like that. But apparently that's what's going on. And they take him home, and they explain to Sylvia's parents that we're going back home. And the next day they end up having chocolate chip pancakes. So yay, good. It's been so long since I had one like that. And they decided no school for that day, and they're just going to hang out together and have a little fun day. So it was a really great mystery, wondering what was making this kid act so weird and stuff like that. And it was a really great story. I liked it. It grabbed you right at the hand. Like, you're wondering, why is this kid acting this way? Even though it still doesn't really explain how he learned about Freddy Fazbear at all, really. But it did explain that why he started trying new food. That part they did explain. So, because somebody else is inside his body, basically. So, but I just really wish they would explain that, how he learned about Freddy Fazbear before, because he was talking about it before he got the mask. So I don't know. So since they really didn't answer that question, I guess they just wanted to have a little fun with us, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna give this a score of 8 out of 10, even though it did not answer 8 out of 10, even though it did not answer all my questions. Really, it's a great mystery and stuff like that. And I'm happy this one did have a happy ending, where Sylvia and Timmy just go back to living their lives. And so I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe. And I don't know what book I'm gonna do next. I'm probably gonna continue reading the next one. The next group of books that has to do with Friends of Freddy's, but I might try reading The Gifted, or if you guys want me to go back to reviewing Percy Jackson, just let me know if you want to read any books. I'm not gonna read Warriors anymore because I just found I don't really have room anymore for those books anymore, and there's just too many of them. It's a never-ending story, really, of books, it seems like. And they just keep making money off of them, so no wonder why they're not ending them. So give me something to read for you guys, so I continue reading books for you guys and reviewing it. So I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe, and bye-bye.